Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you all must be doing good. Let's start today's class. So we are doing G2 and today is Tuesday. So first we will start with daily prayers. Co-host, can I have some student on mic, please? Assalamu alaikum. Can I have some student on mic?
G287.
G287. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. So let's start with prayer. So I will go first and you are going to follow me, okay?
Okay.
أعوذ بالله
أعوذ بالله
من الشيطان
من الشيطان
الرجيم.
الرجيم.
I seek refuge
I seek refuge
with Allah
with Allah
from Satan the rejected.
from Satan the rejected.
And why we recite ta'awuz before reciting Quran? Allah tells us in chapter 16, verse 99, and when thou recitest Quran, seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected. Got it?
Yes.
Jazakallah. Let's move on to Tasmiyah. Bismillahi
Bismillahi
Rahmani
Rahmani
Rahim.
Rahim.
Translation: in the name of Allah,
In the name of Allah,
the gracious, the merciful.
the gracious, the merciful.
And reciting Bismillah before every deed invokes the blessings of Allah upon that deed. It is sunnah to recite it before every good deed. Let's move on to prayer. Today's prayer. So today is Tuesday. Let's do this prayer, which is prayer for learning and teaching the Holy Quran. Rabbi zidni
Rabbi zidni
ilma.
ilma.
Translation: oh my Lord,
O my Lord,
increase me in knowledge.
increase me in knowledge.
And this prayer is from chapter 115, which is Surah Taha. The Holy Quran has 114 chapters. Taha is the name of chapter 20. It has 136 verses. The above dua can be found in verse 115 of Surah Taha.
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah G287. Jazakallah for coming on mic.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam. G306.
No, I don't know. I want student writing.
Okay.
Let's quickly remind the etiquette. So you must be with the wudu or ablution, must be wearing clean clothes, your head should be covered, and sit in a quiet place. It's preferable that if parents are present or one of them, and use your correct ID. So correct ID is really, really important because we will not be able to call out on your call out you on mic if you are not using your correct ID, right? So next, move on to our schedule. Today we will do a rule for 15 minutes, which is the rule of verse. And then we will practice for a prayer from Quran for 15 minutes. Then we will practice on the mispronounced letter Fad. And then we will do a commandment from the Holy Quran, and then we will conclude the class. So let's start with today's rule. Today we are going to learn about combining, right? So combining in Arabic, it's known as wasl. So here you can see a word which has some vowel signs and the sukoon sign. So vowel letter is also known as mutaharrik, and this ya is a vowel letter, right? You can see over here, this ya, it's having a fatta on it. So letter carrying a stroke is known as mutaharrik letter or vowel letter. So ya mutaharrik. Then we have sakin ba. So here you can see that ba, letter ba, the second letter ba, having sukoon sign over it. So it's known as sakin. So sakin ba. So what we are supposed to do when we have a sakin letter? So we all know that we have to join it with the recent mutaharrik letter. So sakin letter joins to most recent mutaharrik letter. So most recent mutaharrik letter is ya. So basically we are going to join ya with ba. So this is really simple. That's two letters and we have to join them. So yab, right? We will connect them, yab. Let's move on to next letters. So next letter is here. Let's identify either what is this lam letter, okay? Either it's sakin or mutaharrik. So this lam is mutaharrik and this ghain is also a mutaharrik letter. Lam is having dhamma sign over it and ghain having dhamma sign over it. So both are the mutaharrik letters, right? So then we have few blanks letters and then another sakin letter, lam. So what we have learned in previous sakin letter, that sakin letter must be joined with a recent mutaharrik letter. So let's look for the recent mutaharrik letter. So sakin letter joins to the most recent mutaharrik letter. So we have to go back to check which is the recent mutaharrik letter. Tell me, consider this alif. Is it mutaharrik? I think it's not, right? No. Then move on to next letter. One step backward. Again, this letter is not mutaharrik, right? Both alifs are blank, not mutaharrik. Then going back to third letter, which is vav, but it is not mutaharrik again because it's blank. It has no sign over it. So now ghain is mutaharrik, right? This ghain is mutaharrik. So we have learned that a sakin letter must be joined with the most recent mutaharrik letter. And in this case, we have this lam and the most recent mutaharrik letter is this ghain. So basically, we are going to join this ghain with lam and ignoring the letters in between, right? So we will ignore these three letters because they have no sign over them. Vav, alif, and alif would be ignored. Sorry. So what will we do? We will join this ghain with lam. So ghul, right? So first here, this was really simple. A sakin letter having a more a sakin letter has a mutaharrik letter very next to it, like in this area. So this one is really simple, yab. But here you can see in this area that the sakin letter, which is lam, has mutaharrik letter ghain. So we have to connect this ghain with lam, right? So we will join this ghul, yablughul huluma, yablughul huluma. So basically, this thing is known as combining. When we have to join a letter due to sukoon, but we have to ignore in between letters. So combining is also a form of joining, just like this yab, but the difference between yab and ghul is that we have to ignore these letters. Actually, we are connecting two different words together. We are joining two different words together. This thing is known as combining. So now I want someone on mic. Co-host, please.
Okay. G229.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, G229. How are you doing?
Yes, good.
Did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Good. So can you please tell me about this combining area? So what we are supposed to do when we have a second letter, but the most recent letter is not mutaharrik.
You have to go back and find another letter.
Very good. So can you read it for me?
Where should I read all of it?
Just read this circle area.
Lughul.
Very good. So you combine basically this ghain with this lam. Very good. Let's move on to next slide for some practice. So we have a practice page for this. G229, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So can you read this word for me? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah. I can read it.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Kalal humdu.
Okay.
Kalal
Okay.
hamdu.
Very good, but good effort. But look at this area. There is no second letter. So here you are not going to ignore the blank alif. Okay? It's a normal elongation, so give it proper time. Ka. Okay, then you are supposed to ignore these two blank alifs because we have this lam sakin. Okay, so read this alif, the first alif which is after qaf, but ignore other two. Read one more time, please. Good.
Lal hamdu.
Very good. So can you tell me the difference between combining and just simple joining?
When you just simple join, it yeah it has more counts, and when you don't simple join, has less counts.
Okay. Basically, when we have, yes, and normal elongation, you're right. We have more counts, but basically I was asking for this difference when we have this hum. This hum is a simple joining situation, right? Two letters together without any blank letter in between. This hum. This is simple joining, right? But this lam, after it we have two alif and then lam. It's combining because we are ignoring few letters. Got it now?
Yes.
Jazakallah for your help. Co-host, can we have another
Yeah.
student, please?
Before I can ask for another student, can I ask the students if they can rename themselves, because I can't call them if they are I can see their names. So if they can please
yeah, it's a request
change
that
their
you
ID,
join in with
please.
your IDs because we are not allowed to call out your names. We can only pick the students with correct IDs. Jazakumullah.
Okay, next one is going to be G304.
Assalamu alaikum, G304.
I can't open the mic. So I can call G287.
G2.
Oh, yeah, the student is here, G304.
Assalamu alaikum, G304.
Mic is open. And
G304, can you hear us? Okay, please
good.
call out the next one.
Okay. G287.
G287. Assalamu alaikum, G287.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Very good. So can you read this word for me?
Wadkhulul bab.
Very good. Very well then. Do the next one as well.
Fil ard.
Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah. Next student, co-host, can we have a next student, please?
G226.
G226. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Ji beta, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. So, did you understand everything?
Yes.
Okay, can you read this word for me?
Yabda'ul ghalqa.
Read this letter again.
Khalqa.
Very good. And read this one as well.
Qalu ud'u lana.
One more time, please. Give proper time to this normal elongation.
Qalu ud'u lana.
Jazakallah. Very well recited, mashallah. Jazakallah, G226. G co-host, can we have another student, please?
G228.
G228. Assalamu alaikum, G228.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
How are you?
Good. Jazakallah. Did you find everything good? Okay. Can you read it, this word for me? Li'ulul albabi. Read this one as well. Li'ulil absari. Jazakallah. Jazakallah. G228. G. Please call out another student.
G247.
G247.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullah. How are you doing, G247?
I'm fine, and you?
Jazakumullah. I'm good too. Jazakumullah for asking. So, did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Okay, then read for this for me.
Zalikal kitabu.
Very good. Good effort. But give a little bit more time to these long vowels.
Zalikal kitabu.
Very good. Next word, please.
Humul muflihuna.
Very good. One more time with more fluency. Humul muflihuna.
Humul muflihuna.
Very good. And can you tell me which area is the rule we have learned today is about combining? So which area in this word we have to combine? Which two letters combining? Yes?
The mim and the lam.
Very good. And which letter you have ignored?
The aleph.
Very well then. Jazakallah, Jazakallah G247. Jazakallah everyone for participating. Let's move on for today's prayer.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. So today we are going to sorry. Today we are going to learn this prayer, which is the prayer of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. So co-host, can I have another student on mic, please?
Okay, next is going to be G288.
G288.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking. So this is a prayer which we are going to practice today. Just tell me, did you find everything understandable today?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will apply the same rule of combining on this prayer as well, right? So I will go first and then I will explain as well. So please follow me.
Yeah.
رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لِي.
Rabbana ighfirli.
Very well then. So can you explain where is combining and where is simple joining? Combining means when we join but ignore few letters because they are blank. And joining is when two question letters join together.
The noon and the kha.
Ghain. Very good. So noon and ghain are combining over here.
Yeah.
And what about fa and ra?
They join too.
Yes, so the difference is that they are simply letters which are next to each other and join. The fa and ra are very, very next to each other and they are joining. And here noon and ghain are also joining, but we have to ignore few letters because they are blank. So this term is known as combining or wasl, right?
Yeah.
So read one more time.
Rabbana ighfirli.
Jazakallah. Jazakallah G288. Co-host, can I have another student on mic, please?
Okay, I'm going to call G334.
G334. Assalamu alaikum, G334. Can you please
Can I
call
call
someone else?
another student?
Yes,
I
please.
can't open the mic, sorry. G304.
G304. Assalamu alaikum. G304 has already some mic issue, I think.
Okay. Hold on a second then, please. I can call G333.
G333. Assalamu alaikum.
I think one sibling didn't call on the mic yesterday, so I think maybe G234.
G234. Assalamu alaikum. Are you there?
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you doing?
Good.
Did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Very good. So let's practice for this portion of the prayer. Oh, I'm sorry. So I will go first and you are going to follow me, right?
Yeah.
Wali walidayya.
Wali walidayya.
Walil mu'minina.
Walil mu'minina.
Very good. Can you please tell me that this green portion is just simple joining, or it's comes under the combining or verse definition?
It is a simple joining.
Very good. Jazakallah, Jazakallah, G234.
I
Can
have a sibling.
okay. Tell me his ID as well.
G233.
Yeah.
G233. G233. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Fine. And
Did you-
you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. Did you find everything understandable today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's practice for this portion of the prayer. So I will go first. Just follow me, okay?
Yeah.
Yawma
يوم
yaqumul hisabu.
يقوم الحساب.
So, can you explain this highlighted area? Here we joined this meme with lam. So is it simple joining or it's come under combining?
Combining.
Very good. Can you explain the reason as well?
Because there's a blank alif in between.
Yes, and we have ignored that letter. Right, good. So again, we can read from here that Sakin letters join to most recent Mutaharik letter. Sound both letters, ignore in between. Okay. So basically, when we ignore any letter in between a Sakin or Mutaharik letter, then we do combine. Right?
Yeah.
So let's do this whole prayer with me. رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لِي
ربنا ربنا اغفر لي
رَبَّنَا
ربنا
اغْفِرْ لِي
اغفر لي
وَلِوَالِدَيَّ
و- ولوالدي
وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ
و- وللأم وللمؤمنين.
Very good. So when we combine any letter, when we join any letter with Hamza Sakin, we make a soft jerk. Mu. Right? Here, meme is joining with Hamza Sakin. So, mu.
M-
Mu.
Mook. No, mook. Mook.
Just combine with a soft jerk. Join it with a soft jerk. Mu. So it will bounce back. Mu.
Mu.
Very good. Walil mu'minina.
وللمؤمنين
Yawma
يوم
yaqumul hisab.
يقوم الحساب.
Very good. So we will do a little kalkla on ba. Okay. Yaqumul hisab.
يقوم الحساب.
Very good. Jazakallah G233. Jazakallah for your help. G, can I have another student, please?
Okay, G269.
G269. Assalamu alaikum, G269.
The student has raised hand as well. So, okay. I'll call G334.
G334. Assalamu alaikum, G334.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. Okay, so did you find everything understandable today?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so we learned about combining, yeah, right? So combining is then
Yes.
when we have to join a mutaharik letter to a sakin letter and we have to ignore in between blank letters, right? So can you read this
Right,
prayer
yes.
or you want me to lead?
Can I read it by myself?
Yes, if you can, it's okay. You can go ahead. Otherwise, I can lead you.
رب ربنا اغفر لي ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين والمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب.
Very well done. Let's do one more time. I will go first and follow me just for more fluency or perfection, right? ربنا اغفر لي
ربنا اغفر لي
give a little bit more time.
ربنا اغفر لي
ولوالدي
ولوالدي
وللمؤمنين
وللمؤمنين
يوم
يوم
يقوم الحساب.
يقوم الحساب.
Jazakallah G334 for your help.
I'm going to try again G269.
Assalamu alaikum G269.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam
I'm
G269.
fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking. I'm good too.
Assalam.
Okay, so did you understand today's rule?
Yes.
Okay, can you read this prayer? Can you read this prayer by yourself? Okay,
Can I please repeat after you?
okay. I'm going first then. ربنا اغفر لي
ربنا اغفر لي
ولوالدي
ولوالدي
وللمؤمنين
وللمؤمنين
يوم
يوم
يقوم الحساب.
يقوم الحساب.
يقوم الحساب.
يقوم الحساب.
We'll try to do a little bit kalkla on the end. Hisab. Make a soft jerk. Hisab.
حساب.
Very good. Jazakallah G269. Jazakallah for your help. Okay, let's do the next thing, which is we are going to
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, my daughters haven't got any ID yet. I emailed them, but if you could please give them a chance to read that because they are sitting.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do. Inshallah.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah.
So today we are going to learn about this this letter, which is mispronounced most of the time. So this letter is Sod. right? A thick sounded letter, Sod. So it's also known letter of tongue because the area it is formed is the tongue area. So the tongue letters are known as letters of lisan, al-lisan, right? So it's an Arabic term. So letter of tongues are known as al-lisan letters, haruful lisan. So Sad is one of them. So harful lisan, letter of tongue. So let's check that. Most of the time it's mispronounced or replaced with letter seen. So seen is a thin sound letter, but Sad is a thick sounded letter, right? So how should we pronounce it? So here we can see that it has been explained this letter has the same articulation point as the letter seen. So articulation point that from where the sound is produced for that letter. So that point is same for seen and sod. That's why it's mispronounced or replaced with seen. But the difference is that the top of the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth to make it heavy and thick sounding letter. So basically the proper way, oh, I'm sorry. So proper way to pronounce this letter is that fix your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth and then raise your tongue from the middle portion towards the roof of the mouth, towards the hard palate, right? So Ford. So keep yourself muted and say after me, everyone, please keep yourself muted and try to practice it. Keep your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth and raise your tongue from the middle towards your hard palate or towards the roof of your mouth. Ford. Okay, in that way it will be pronounced thick. Ford. Say after me, Ford. Right, so it should be different from seen. Seen is a thin sounded letter. We should say it with smile, seen, but thick sounded letters should be pronounced with a round mouth. And in case of this Ford letter, make your lips a little bit round. Keep your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth and then raise your middle area of your tongue. Ford. Right, so now co-host, please call someone on the mic.
Yes, can I call Abira, please?
जी अबीरा अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Walaikum assalam.
जी बेटा, did you understand that how we pronounce this letter Sad?
Yes.
Okay, so try and this letter, say after me, Sad.
Sword.
Very good, good effort. Let's move on to next page and do some practice. So as I told you that it's replaced or mispronounced with letter seen, so we have to make the difference between these two letters, these two words, okay? So first one is lisso,
Lisso.
and the second one is lissa.
Lissa.
So there is a difference between sod and seen. Seen is thin sounded letter and sod is a thick sounded letter. One more time, do by yourself. First, make the thick sound for this sod letter.
Lisso.
And what about this?
Lisso.
Very good. So we are joining with the, due to this tashdeed, so put some pressure as well. Lisso,
Lisso.
lissa.
Lissa.
Very good. Jazakallah, Ria. Jazakallah for coming on mic. Ji, co-host, can we have
Yeah,
another
can we
student?
call the sibling, please? Mirab?
Mirab? Assalamu alaikum, Mirab.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Sorry,
Okay.
she doesn't want to read. Sorry for that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you very much.
G.
Okay, I'm going to call G270.
G270.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you doing?
What is the noise coming behind?
It's nothing.
Okay.
We have so much echo from your side. I'm sorry, we can't take you. We could better try some other time. G, please call someone else.
G273.
G273, assalamu alaikum.
There is a ID today, G2723.
G2723.
Yes,
G2723.
I think
assalamu
it's
alaikum.
a wrong ID, but
Okay, so we don't have anyone with correct IDs anymore.
I can call somebody else then. G230.
G230, assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
How are you doing?
Good.
Okay, did you understand the difference between Sad and letter Sin?
Yeah.
Okay, then can you try these two words for me?
Asa.
So, beta, in first word, we need to make this letter thick. So, Aswa.
Aso.
Keep your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth and then raise your tongue from the middle area. Aswa.
Aso.
Try one more time. Keep your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth. Behind your lower teeth, okay? And on the gum area. And then raise the middle portion of your tongue towards the hard palate or your upper area of your mouth. So, aswa.
Aso.
Good effort, good effort. Now try the other one with Sin. Keep it thin, okay?
Asa.
Very good. Now, can you read this word for me?
Fa asadaka.
Very good. Good effort. One more time. I will go first, then follow me, okay?
Okay.
فَأَصْفَدَّقَ.
Fa asdaka.
فَأَصْفَدَّ.
Fa asdaka.
Okay, let's do it bit by bit. أَصْفَدَّ.
Asoda.
Very good. Now add fa. فَأَصْفَدَّ.
Fa asoda.
Good effort. فَأَصْفَدَّقَ.
Fa asodaka.
Very good. Good job. Jazakallah G230. So again, remember this letter is Sad, which is mostly replaced by Sin. Sin is a thin sounded letter, but Sad is a thick sounded letter. So try, to make it thick, the best technique is to keep your tip of tongue behind your lower teeth and raise the middle portion of your tongue towards the hard palate. So Sad. Right, let's move on to next thing, which is the commandment, and let's do practice for the commandment. So today we are going to learn the so today we are going to learn this commandment from the Holy Quran, which is from chapter 2 and verse 44. And here, sorry, I forgot to tell you about the link. So even on the prayer slide, there was a link, this link. If you already, everyone has this all material on the Google Drive. So you can revise your lesson from that drive, and you can click this link to listen the correct pronunciation. Okay. So again, in this commandment, we have this area, which is we are going to do combining thing. So we are going to apply the wasl rule over here. Wasl mean combining. So combining of a mutaharik letter to a sakin letter by ignoring the in-between blank letters. So here, this one is the perfect example that we have to join this vaw with ra, and we have to ignore this alif because ra needs someone to be joined, and the most recent letter is this vaw. Okay, so sakin letter only can be joined with a mutaharik letter. So let's do this commandment. So can I have a student?
Yes, G229.
G229. Assalamu alaikum, G229.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good too. Jazakallah for asking. So did you get the rule of combining?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do recite this commandment. Do after me, okay?
Okay.
Warqa'u
Warka'u
ma'arraki'ina
wa'arraki'ina
ma'arraki'ina.
wa'arrakikina
Okay, let's do one more time. Ma'arraki'ina.
ma'arraki'ina.
Very well done. Do one more time. Warka'u
Warka'u
ma'arraki'ina.
ma'arraki'ina.
Very good. Jazakallah. Jazakallah G229. G, can we have another student, please?
G304.
G304. Assalamu alaikum, G304.
I can't open the mic, so we can have G305.
G305. Assalamu alaikum, G305.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. Okay, let's practice this commandment. So I will do first, and please follow me, okay?
Okay.
Warka'u
Warka'u
ma'arraki'ina.
ma'arraki'ina.
Very good. Can you do one more time by yourself?
Warka'u ma'arraki'ina.
Jazakallah. Very well done. Very well recited, mashallah. Can I have another
My
student,
brother
please?
also read.
Sorry?
Can my brother also read?
Yeah, is his ID G306?
It's G304, but can he read
Okay,
from my
okay,
name?
yeah, he can do that.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, G304. G, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. Okay, can you read this commandment, or you want me to read?
Can you read?
Okay, sure. So, warka'u
Warka'u
ma'arraki'ina.
ma'arraki'ina.
Very good. وَارْكَعُوا مَعَ الرَّاكِعِينَ.
وَارْكَعُوا مَعَ الرَّاكِعِينَ.
Very well recited, mashallah. And did you got the concept of combining a verse?
Yes.
Okay, Jazakallah, Jazakallah, G304 for coming on mic. Jazakallah for your help. Co-host, can you please kindly drop the attendance list in the chat?
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to drop the attendance list in the chat. Please mark your attendance. And after that, we are... Okay, so it's better to revise all the today's lesson on Google Drive. Go through the lesson once again. Read the things, practice for the prayer and the commandment, and it's time to conclude our class. So let's do concluding prayer. G co-host, can I have a student, please?
G306.
G306, Assalamu alaikum, G306.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. So, did you find everything understandable today?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a prayer which we must do after reciting the Holy Quran. So, I'm going first and please follow me, okay?
Okay.
Allahumma irhamni.
Allahumma hani.
Allahumma
Allahumma
marhamni
marhamni
bil-Qur'ani
bil-Qur'ani
lil-azim.
lil-azim.
Allahumma irhamni
Allahumma hamni
bil-Qur'an al-azim.
bil-Qur'an al-azim.
O Allah,
O Allah,
have mercy on me
have mercy on me
through the Quran the Great.
through the Quran the Great.
Ameen. Let's do another one. Waj'alhu
Waj'alhu
li
li
imaman wa
imaman wa
nuran wa
nuran wa
hudan wa
hudan wa
rahmah,
rahmah,
and make it for me
and make it for me
the leader,
the leader,
the light,
the light,
the guidance,
the guidance,
and the mercy.
and the mercy.
Jazakallah everyone. Jazakallah for joining today. See you tomorrow inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Jazakallah.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Wa alaikum assalam.
हमने टर्न नहीं लिया।
Okay, you want to take your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me share the screen again and do this prayer, okay? Can you please tell me your ID?
G286.
G286. Okay, G286. Recite this prayer. Do you want me to lead or you want to do by yourself?
After you. I will read after you.
Okay, go ahead. Waj'alhu
وجعله
li
لي
imaman wa
إماما
nuran wa
ونورا
hudan wa
وهدى
rahmah.
ورحمة.
Read the translation as well. And make it for me
the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Ameen. Jazakallah, Jazakallah everyone.